You have to be the one to make your meals and be accountable for what you eat. And if you're a mother and a wife, greetings, creative beings. I am Tiffany Webb Stoney, and welcome to Web Wellness Bay, where we discuss how to be the healthiest version of you. So, I wanted to talk about something really important today. This is not going to be a long video at all, it's just a message that I feel moved to share. I'm creating something called Market Mondays. I typically go to Whole Foods or whatever grocery shopping I'm going to do Monday, maybe Tuesday. I try to get it done and out the way. But I realize I'm talking about all these health things and recipes, and where does this start? This starts at the grocery store. It doesn't start in your kitchen. If you wait till you're at home, you're kind of like out of luck. Whatever you have, you have. And if you don't have anything, you order out. So I wanted to talk about the type of things I order from, not order, buy from the grocery store, or order. People are ordering now. People are not leaving their houses. So that's where we are. But before I get into that, I want to tell you why this is so important to me. First of all, check out my little new scenery. I've been watching Aaron on Demand. Aaron Winters, my fellow Bison from Howard, HU, and she talks about this marble board where she does her top 3. So I have now adopted that habit to do my top 3. So I'm going to shout her out here. She's amazing. Watch her. She was so inspiring to me, starting this movement of my own, sharing with my community what I think is important. But anyway, so my space it has me excited right now. But moving forward, this is a picture of my dad. This is like his altar, and only things that belong to him are on here. And my dad had a heart attack when he was 44 years old. And his dad, my grandfather, I didn't even get to meet because he had a heart attack at 47 years old. And beside the fact that it was the single-handed most devastating moment of my life when everything changed at 23 years old, I also have to be very aware to change my bloodline and to clean it up and to create some different things in our DNA. Grandfather 47, father 44. What's left for me? I had to make a change. And I'm going to be honest, as I healed over not having my father on the earth physically, it became more and more challenging to find my motivation to be healthy. So I'm, finding it now. If you're following my videos, you notice I might have shed a few pounds, just getting back into my routine. I'm doing an Insanity with my husband, and I'm eating better and getting healthy with my family, and it's just really amazing. So back to the point, there's a lot of motivation for me, and I'm sure you have a lot of motivation in your own life, whatever that may be, whether it's people you love are significantly overweight or whatever it is. It's for you to decide. But I'm going to go over some things I buy at the market. I had to learn this. I'm kind of a late bloomer, but you don't just go to the market like I'm going to buy whatever. You write your list and you follow it. This way you don't buy duplicates of things that you already have. You don't forget things that you really wanted or needed. And more than that, you write down recipes that you want to make. So I knew I wanted to make these fried portobello mushrooms to kind of resemble fried chicken tenders. So I knew I had to get portobello mushrooms. I knew I had to make sure that I had the flours I wanted to coat them with. I knew I needed to have the oil that I wanted to use, which was grapeseed oil. I knew I wanted to have my potato salad to go with it. So what are those things that go inside the meals you want to make? This is where it starts. It starts before you go to the grocery store. What is on your list? What are you planning to eat? If you're not planning what you want to eat and buying those ingredients that you feel proud to eat and looking forward to eating, then you already kind of set yourself up to fail, meaning eating unhealthy or buying food out. Or the reality is, if you're not making your food at home, you don't know what's in it. You don't know the oils, you don't know how much salt, you don't know what kind of salt, you don't know what seasoning altogether. You just don't know. You're like walking blindly, like, oh, I'm eating healthy. Even if it seems healthy, it just might not be because they cooked it in some bad oil. You just have to be accountable. And in my opinion, there's no step that is more important than making your own food. Maybe sometimes you do have to order, but it has to be like a once in a while thing, a once a week thing. Give yourself what you need to be successful, but you have to realize in your mind and heart first that you have to be the one to make your meals and be accountable for what you eat. And if you're a mother and a wife, I mean, I can't say some husbands are not the ones cooking, but for most of us, it's the wife. And you have to set that bar and set that standard and make sure that you are enforcing this, not, harshly, but just with the decisions and actions that you make. And then your husband, your children, whoever you live with, they will begin to follow suit. Maybe not right away, but they will begin to notice how serious you are. They will respect it eventually. They will notice that you're not having those same ailments, whether it be bloating, indigestion, aches in your joints, there low libido, insomnia. There are so many things that are a result of not eating healthy, things you would never even think about. So that's my message. If you are not making your own food at home, that is the next step. What are you buying from that grocery store, and what are you looking forward to cooking this week? Market Mondays. Here we go. All right. Peace from Web Wellness. If you enjoy this and other Web Wellness Bay videos, subscribe. Thanks. Peace.